Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I am going to go over a setup that I'll be looking at where I think it is going to be possible if you want, like I mentioned this previous video, possibly do if you want to do a serious possibly a leverage play or a trade with Bitcoin if perhaps it's going to do the setup that I'm going to be talking about. Now, obviously, if Bitcoin decides to push way up here, it can go start going bullish. That was the bottom. There is a possibility that could happen. So I want to reiterate, I'm saying if the setup comes, okay? Could it be done there? It could. And then, maybe it's just correcting down here a little bit and then it's out of here. So I want to show you guys something I'm looking at here with Bitcoin, and I think we have a good shot to have this done. Okay. One thing I show you guys something that the overall picture that I'm looking at, you see Bitcoin came down strong in this move right here, and it whizzed up in this pattern, and it came back down, and now we have the daily RSI way up here again, right here. You see that? Okay. And it could go quite a bit higher if you think about this. If it keeps pushing up, it could actually get up there pretty good, guys. And that would actually be, setting up for a short, in my opinion. But, you want to be careful when assets like the cryptos are down this low in this area, okay? You want to be very careful shorting down here. Why? Think about it, guys, because things like that can happen with some of these cryptos. Not to say that it will, but it could. That's why. So you want to be extremely careful down in these bottom areas. So do the shorts at carefully. Keep the stop losses tight. Now, what's the setup that I'm looking at? The setup that I'm looking at is I think Bitcoin has a really good shot of going down there and forming a bottom. That's what I think. I think it has a good shot of going down there and forming a bottom, just like this, guys. Okay. Wherever this is going to end up, it could do another dump, get back down there, and get down right to this area. Something like that. Okay. And making a pattern like this. So you can see this pattern down here, whiz back up, back down, and then whiz back up. Now, what you want to look for in this scenario on the daily chart, you want to go through various time frames, right? So you're going to have, let me take this this trend right here. Okay, I'm going to remove that for the time being. You take this trend right here, right? You're going to have this trend, and wherever it's going to end up, okay? It could just get past the low right there at 15.2, or it could go a little bit deeper. Wherever this is going to end up, this is going to be what you're going to want to look for. Under the assumption it's not done there yet, okay, guys? Just right back down here like this, okay? And in the RSI, wherever it ends up there, you're going to want to see it come back down just like this. Boom, 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 boom. And then you're going to have a seriously good setup. Not only will you have bullish divergence on the daily, you have bullish divergence on the 3-day, on the 5-day, and on the weekly, okay? Got my phone talking to me again. Always does it to me right here in the morning. Never does anything. Only in the morning when I'm making a video is the only time my phone does that. So here's the deal. That's what you're going to want to see, and you could do that. Now, you could also be checking that out with Ethereum too, guys. That could happen with Ethereum. So a little bit higher risk for something like that, where you can really, really either whether you want to do a spot trade or leverage, and boom, you can really have a seriously good trade right there with that, guys. And then let's take it off log and take a look at that. And you see, if you have something just like so, what do you have right there? You have just something that's going to look like a beautiful, absolutely beautiful descending wedge, guys, with bullish divergence on the daily, on the 3-day, on the 5-day, and on the weekly chart. That is going to be beautiful if you see something just like that, guys. I'm telling you, you don't want to, if you see some setup like this, you're not going to want to miss this at all. You're not going to want to miss this. I know there's a lot of bullishness in the market right now, and there's some big other people that are going in saying, oh, that's possibly a low, and they could be right. They could be right. But I made a previous video explaining that. If you want to go back and watch the video right before this video explaining why there needs to be a lot of proving to be done by Bitcoin to get up above this area to really convince me that that has happened. There's no evidence that this is going bullish. Not yet, guys. There's just not. It's still in this trend technically. Okay, if you want to get technical with it, it's still in this trend, not in this trend yet. There's no proof to it. And the other thing I want to show you that I think is going to be vitally important chart to look at, once again, is this USDT dominance chart that I have on the 3-day. And you can see that on this 3-day, it's coming back down and around in this area. Could it come back down to this trend? Here I have a short-term trend and a long-term trend. And if you see this right in this area, and it comes back down wherever it's going to go to, and you see this spike up into these areas, okay, getting above this one and in that area, and it spikes up like so. And let me go to a weekly chart. I'll show you guys on a weekly chart, high time frame chart. You get up, it gets up there, okay, like this. This is what you're going to want to look for. Get up like that, okay? It's going to spike up like that, and what you will have in this chart is from this peak to that peak, okay? This is what you want to look for. You'll have bearish divergence, and not only will you have bearish divergence in this section, you'll have bearish divergence in this section right here too. So let me take this just like so, okay? You see, and now with this, you have double bearish divergence. That is what I'll be looking for Bitcoin to do something like this, guys. I'm telling you, that's what I'd be looking for. If perhaps it's not going bullish from here, guys, okay? That is going to be open setup. And not only that, if you see Bitcoin do that, then you go through your list of altcoins, you know, like Chili's as an example, or Casper coin. Let me see, thinking about a coin that would have a really, really nice setup for something like that off the top of my head. Even Matic, guys, even Matic, okay? So let's say I did recently a video on Matic. Nobody's paying attention to the markets right now because they're just getting bored out of it. You know, if you take a look at Matic, let me put Matic on logarithmic for the time being. So Matic's little peak up here, and then it's swinging back around, and I still was thinking that Matic could do something like that. It's the same thing with Matic, guys. You know, you want to see Matic swing back around, swing back down. If it does that, Bitcoin can bring it back down to these areas, okay? Making a nice little setup for Matic in this area, guys, okay? And then down, right back down here, might spike back up and get it back down here into the daily RSI for something like that, guys. Just, and boom, boom, there's Matic ready to rip over here, guys. And that's what I'd be looking for, just using as Matic as Matic's not the best example. Matic, technically, with all this correction and everything go on, it has bullishness behind it. It's a shallow correction. Or even Quant. Let's go over Quant, guys. Let's take a look at Quant, right? Made a previous video on Quant, and it is doing it's trying to give a signal everybody wants to go bullish, but I don't think so, guys. I think you're just looking at a trend where this is a one counter trend move potentially right here, okay? Is it? Yeah, and you have hidden bearish divergence right here, okay? So you see this RSI right here is higher than that peak, but it's lower, okay? So you definitely have more of potential of, you know, up and then maybe back up, back down into this area, and that would be the setup. Got down in the box for Quant, guys, and taking a look at, you know, other assets like Ethereum. Take a look at what is Bitcoin going to be doing right here, guys, just like so, you know, boom, and then take a look at the USDT chart, boom, okay? And then look at the traditional markets, obviously, too. You know, what are they going to be doing? How deep are they going to be going? The S&P 500, particularly the NASDAQ. If you want to use traditionals on the correlated with the cryptocurrency market, it first is the NASDAQ and S&P. That's what I would go with. More closely related to one another, in my opinion. NASDAQ and then S&P. And take a look at those. In this chart, you know, other altcoins that you're looking at. Okay, that's the setup that I'd be looking for, guys, is something like this, just right down here. And remember, maintains that bullish divergence on the daily, 3-day, 5-day, weekly chart, keeps it, and you could have the ultimate setup right down here in those areas, guys. If you made our way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.